Hey squad members, my name's Shivani Mehta and I'm an opening batter from Sydney. My earliest memory of cricket was when I was about 5 years old, and I remember the Ashes being on and my brother and my dad were out in the backyard playing, and I just remember Mitchell Johnson running in fast, running quick. He was scary and running into bowl, and I just really wanted to bowl like him. I started playing cricket when I was 6 years old in under sevens for Linfield, and there were no girls teams around at that point, so it was an all boys team and I was the only girl in the comp, but I absolutely loved it and everyone made me feel welcome. In my first season of playing, I remember I was watching my brother's team play, and it was a school game and someone from his team got injured, and so I had to be a fielding substitute, and I went on and I was really scared because all the boys were like 3 years older than me, and I took a run out and I just remember all the boys running up to me, and then they got to me and they didn't quite know what to do, so they just patted my head, and it was a really fun experience, and from that day on I knew that cricket was the sport for me.
Shivani was really interested in sport from such a young age. I took her to soccer training when she was just 3 years old and she just absolutely loved it, and I realised that she just wanted to play sport all day, and that just developed through primary school, where she had PWSA on Fridays and she would pack her bags on the day before on a Thursday evening and be all ready to go, and I realised that this was something she really enjoyed doing, and then that just flourished as she went through secondary school and ended up driving her to all sorts of training, and whatever sport she played, she just was such an athletic, and is an athletic person, that she just has gone further and further, and we just realised that this is really her passion, and she loves the competition, she's hardworking, she's dedicated at what she does, and yeah, we'll support her in her dream.
I've been put into competitive sports from a young age. My first sport was soccer, and I played that from when I was about 3 years old all the way competitively until I was about 16, and that was definitely a big passion of mine. It still is. And I've also, throughout my career, I've played AFL, touch football, softball and hockey, and so sports definitely played a big role in my life, and I believe that there's transferable skills from all the different sports that I've played into cricket, which has really helped with my game. Training is quite extensive. I train every day, sometimes a few times a day, as there's so many different aspects to cricket and different aspects you have to cover in your training. So when I'm training with New South Wales, we train about 4 times a week, and it's full time. So we have fielding sessions, batting sessions, fitness, and then some mental skills training. And when it's aside from New South Wales with Neil, I train 2 to 3 times a week, and then my own training on the side with that. Neil, my coach, has had a big impact on me. He pushes me hard at training, and he really believes in me, so he's pushing me to strive to be my best. My favourite cricketer is definitely Marnus Labuschagne. We both have the same batting coach, and I've got to meet him and have a net session with him, and that's just really inspired me and fueled my passion for cricket. And I just love his energy with the bat, with the field. Even when he gets a chance to bowl, it's just infectious, and I really look up to him. My favourite female player is Ellyse Perry. Growing up, she played cricket and football for Australia, and that is definitely something I aspired to do at a young age. Ellyse Perry's had a massive influence on me growing up. I was at a meet and greet one day when I was about in year 5, and we were just playing cricket out on the oval, and then Ellyse Perry came over and she saw that I was wearing a Pymble Ladies College school shirt, which is the same school that she went to, and so she asked to bowl to me, and first ball I hit her for 6 over cow, and so she was like, all right, and then she bowled a bit quicker and I hit her for 6 again, and then after that event she asked me for my email, and she took my mum's email, and then she got in contact a few weeks later, and we went down to the nets. It was just one-on-one, and yeah, she was a great influence. She was so down to earth, and she didn't have to do any of what she did, but she stayed in contact, and we've gone down to the nets a couple times, and she emailed me on my debut and has just kept in contact ever since. Last year, January, I was lucky enough to make my New South Wales debut, and I didn't see it coming as I'd had 2 stress fractures a few months before, and I was recovering from that, so it was very out of the blue, but it was a great experience, and I debuted in Adelaide against South Australia, and it was just the most amazing experience ever. And I took a catch in the slips on debut, which was probably my most memorable experience of cricket so far. Hi squad members, my name's Shivani Mehta. I'm an opening batter from New South Wales. Thank you for watching.